Welcome to the Cryptic Commander on YouTube. We are proudly sponsored by North Valley Games. You can go to northvalleygames.com and save 10% off your orders. Karen's Artopia, where you can go to karens-artopia.myshopify.com and use code TCC for 10% off your orders. That's code TCC for 10% off your orders. The Hobby Goblins and Legend Rise Games. We are partnered with Cosmic Gaming and Magic Gathering Player Group. We can find them on Facebook. Today we're going to do a little bit of chromatic cube drafting. But when I'm drafting, I want to look at something called bread. Now, bread, you may ask, what is that? Well, it's an acronym, and it stands for bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, and duds. Bombs are cards with significant power, and they can just win you the game on the spot or win you the game along their own. Essentially, big green creatures, some approach the second sun in white, a bunch of red burn spells, or essentially big beefy green creatures with trample, something with hexproof and flying. These giant cards, or maybe some enchantment or planeswalkers, or something that's essentially your bomb, your win con in the deck. That's good to win you it. The removal, exile, bounce, fight, destroy, cards that just remove things on the battlefield. A card which removes a threat, such as a powerful permanent controlled by an opponent. Then evasion, you have things like ward, hexproof, trample, flying, unblockable, protection, so many different things along that route. And then we have aggro, so essentially you can go small aggro, a bunch of low 1, 2, maybe 3 drops that are just very quick and aggressive. That's kind of more of a red strategy. You can go Naboros or Gruul or sometimes even Selesnya, but that's mainly like a small aggressive strategies. The first half aggro. The second half aggro is big aggro, where you can go the big butts route, where they just are the biggest creatures you can find and essentially go at them. You can combine those two, the small aggro and big aggro plan, to deck together. Then you have your duds or your dregs. Essentially, the cards aren't worth playing. They're not in your color. They were your cuts. You just had too many copies of them. They didn't really help you or benefit, or maybe the mana cost was too high. Essentially, they just didn't help your deck, and you just didn't have a choice but to draft them. Well, anyway, I have over 4,000 gold, so let's go ahead and try it. I've never really done this draft before. I haven't looked at it. Looks like we only got a little bit of time left to look at it. So, let's go ahead and see what happens. Since I am drafting other players, who knows what the open colors will be. Since technically there's 8 of us, so only one color won't be picked twice. So I'm curious what the open color would be. When I say open color, essentially everybody's got to pick a color and go from there. And now that I have to decide my color, I got to decide my backup color, and then I want to try to have a third backup color just in case, unless by pack 2 I'm completely solidified in these 2 colors. Pack 1, I'm essentially trying to figure out what my bombs are, what my removal is, what my main color is, what my main strategy is. Pack 2 is about solidifying color 1, figuring out what my color 2 is based off of my picks from my first backup and my secondary backup color. Now that I have my 2 backup colors, pack 2 is all about getting solidifying your first main color, figuring out what your backup colors are, and then picking up what you can with your bombs and a removal, essentially. And then going into pack 3, it's essentially fixing your deck. You got to find all the pieces that put your deck together. You solidify your 2 colors, or your how many ever colors you are in your deck, and you go from there. Pack 3 is always the best time to look for your bombs, if I'm being honest, because you're trying to get all the pieces to fit so you can get your mana curve going. Alrighty. Waiting for everybody else, and we're going to be able to look at our pack 1. I'm not going to have a lot of time since we are on a timer to be able to look over every single card, so I'm going to have to be quick. But with me not looking at this, I need to do some reading. Okay, so Bantu, good with black, so that gives me a lot of mana, but that's cost high. Let's go to Graveyard. Good removal, so that's a lot. That's devoting a lot of colors. Mana. Opinion. Honestly, I kind of just want to go here. These are the removal. Yeah, these are a bunch of bombs, and I should, maybe that just seems too much. This gets rid of a whole bunch and does more stuff because it's turn target creature graveyard from your. Okay, so it's not just your opponents, but you know what? Yeah, I'm comfortable going into this route. Let's see what happens. We can also take the removal spell, or we can take whenever one or more of the creatures with power 2 less enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So that's more of a weenies thing. Okay. Kind of do want to just take that for now. And right now I'm in Orzhov. Okay, so there's a bomb. Other cats. So cats might be a thing. Here's another bomb. Whenever this creature attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You can cast an instant sorcery card with mana value less than equal to this creature's power. Okay, I think I want to go with that one. It does devote in 2 different colors, but now I'm in 3 colors and I can figure out which my main one is. And I might just go here. So 4 drop. Until your next turn, whenever an opponent attacks you or a planeswalker you control, they discard a card and they can't sacrifice an attack creature. Accept one of Dariel's offers, then accept one of. So I don't know what the offer is. Target creature perpetually gets okay. So I might just go with that card. Honestly, Lion Sash is another great pick. I already have white. I do have black. I have another good white card. So I really like this card. I like that card, but I like Lion Sash a lot. So here, do I go Lion Sash? And I already have removal. Here I have with this. You know what? Yeah, Lion Sash is graveyard removal, and it just gets bigger over time. But it depends on the graveyard, and it's low drop, since we already have stuff going on. Okay, cast out, or not really a blade. If a spell would deal damage to you or another permanent, you control prevent that damage. If a spell would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, the deals with a spell and would deal damage to you or another permanent, you can control prevent that. Yeah, let's go with that. As much as I want removal or here, I want to get that card. That's sweet. Preventing damage from spells, and then we can go ahead, destroy up to enter artifact, enchantment, or creature. That's solid removal. Right here, Spinellia just makes creatures. And yeah, either removal or history Benalia. This is just so much different options. Because artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. It is a sorcery, but history is just really good. And I don't have I have a 3-drop creature. I don't really I have a 2-drop spell. I don't want to passive history. This might wheel. Platinum Angel, just thank you. I should go Platinum Angel. Best that would be here or here. That goes in the green. Platinum Angel is just a win con, essentially. I'm in white. I'm not creating tokens as far as I'm creating tokens there. I'm not creating tokens here. I'm looking for instant sources, but I also just grab a really good creature. Flash and flying. I think I just grab the big beefy creature. Okay, so this pack is wheeled. So green card. So I'm looking at this black is kind of there. Blue, I put it random. I don't like it random. I might be not reading the card, but you know what? Since I have some red going on, why don't I pick the red card? See what happens. But here, I think I just take this as a white card, but this is red and choose another color. Or so, you know what? I'm going to take this as a white creature. And cat, since that's a cat, yeah, okay. The land might have been good, but right now I don't have to go with red, but my main color is white. My backup color is black, because essentially I have 3 red spells and I have 2 black spells, so I'm not devoted into any of this. Realistically, I'll probably end up playing some form of Boros, whether it splashes into Mardu or another color. I need a 1-drop. I feel confident that I probably will just stick with Boros for now, but I don't know completely because I just got some sweet cards. And since this wheeled, I'm taking as much as I want the other cards. I'm not in green at all. Green looks like it's the open color, but I'm going to go ahead and take him because he just seems sweet. Where do I go? It is a 2-drop aggro. No, yeah, I'm going here. Like, man stinks. Okay. Just the red card. Maybe I should have splashed the green, but just Davriel seems so cool, and I want to know what the offer thing is. Okay, I can discard this, and it deals 4 damage to target targeting creature. Okay, so it's a kill spell and a land. And we'll just grab that since we have to. Do we just take Liliana and just splash it, or do we grab the land or the Chant permanent? Okay, yeah. As much as I want to just go ahead and do we just grab Liliana and just play Mardu? Because as much as I want that removal, she has a board wipe in her. I did just grab him. And just grab another one of the dragons. Sweet. Bolas is in this. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another dragon. The worm's just too many. Clearing on the 3 damage. Yeah, clearing might come out clutch. At the beginning of your end step, exile to one target artifact or creature you control. Return the creature. You know what clearing is? I can get free. Oh wait, dragon spells. In your hand, perpetually gain. This spell gains 1 less to cast. You may pay X rather than pay its mana cost. Conjure, carding shooting dragon in your hand. Okay, so that no, I'm going with deafening clearing unless this is good. When this or on one another vampire, so I don't have vampires really, so deafening clearing is my pick. Unless wait. Mothra, because I have a bunch of different creatures that can come back, but they have flying mainly. They're my good ones. Ooh, dragon. So no apparition. I hand hate dragon. The peaks. When an opponent casts that targets here the peaks, pay 3. So I have to have a dragon. You know what? Removal. Card advantage. Beginning your but no. This is good, but I'm going they're a main removal creature that can help me. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these two, but I'm just going to grab Planeswalkers for my win con. So pretty much the black Planeswalkers are my win con. Liliana looking beautiful in her dress. So yeah, I'm definitely, if I can get some of those lands to rotate around, that would be great. Okay, so I'm going to put these in my sideboard. I'm a sucker for Planeswalker. I have Planeswalkers. I have a Planeswalker cube, personally, that I really enjoy playing. And speaking of their Planeswalker, but Rankle the Prankle, and Gonti are both really good. Whenever she attacks, return target creature card from your grave to the battlefield tapped and it gains attack. When you don't control a legendary vampire, exile this creature. Okay. So you know, out of all these, I want here, but this does so much. This does so much work, and I do have other creatures, but I just can't pass that. As much as I want the Planeswalker, I like. Okay, I think I take that, since I don't have the land. I'm not really into here. Instant source you control lifelink at the beginning of keep exile and instant story. No, okay, we're gonna go here because I need the card advantage. And then I have a land that I could use, or here. And just the battlefield, choose one, create a pest. You draw a card, you lose life, exile a target player's graveyard. That might be really useful first up, but I do have a land. I think the land's more important because I need mana fixing. Mana fixing, exactly what I need. I would take this, but this is try. Mana fixing. And mana fixing, vampires I only have correctly deals 5 times X damage to each up to X turn. Okay, I'm just. This essentially is for 1. It's 5, so 5 mana. Then if I could, oh shit, I don't know what I took. We'll take lands. We'll grab this, or do we? No, we'll grab hand hate. What did I end up taking? Oh, I took the crackle. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this, because what? So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 2. So 8 mana is 10. So I guess by turn 8, I could technically win the game if I deal enough damage. This isn't a very good spell. I don't remember what else in the pack, but I'm glad we've gotten a lot of the lands we've needed to make this deck work. So for now, I'm going to put this in the sideboard. Maybe I should leave it in. No, I have to cut 2 cards already. Oh, no, I don't. I just... Okay, so we'll grab this. It's the closest thing being cast. Alright, we'll wait for a timer to run out so we can fix some things. Okay, so we're not life gaining, but we might want Elspeth. We might just want the courtyard. Mainly for your upkeep, having a combat on your turn, choose one that has been chosen. Each player sacrifices. Okay, you draw a card, transform. This is real good. Hard to pass up. Okay, she's just real good. That's good. That's good, but I just don't want to pass her up, even though there is a kill spell. And my main color is white. Exile another target creature you control and return to the battlefield. Whenever another target creature enters the battlefield, you may pay 1. If you do, put a counter on it. If it's a unicorn, put 2 counters on it instead. Not really. Don't need mana fixing. Target creature gets +3/+3 on the turn. Return value 2. Draw a card. No. You know what? This could be really good. Yeah, I'm going with this. Only because it's a small creature and it gets good late game. And who knows when I need to play. Another dragon, so I'm taking the dragon. At Erebos. Another creature you control. I don't have small creatures. I want to grab these bigger creatures. This is a really good. Draw a card unless you get X, where X is the power, so that's the first one. No, I don't have a 1-drop though. I need a 1-drop. So this is a perfect 1-drop, and it's a great card. I'm taking Karn all day long. If I see Karn, I'm just taking into this pack. So I gotta cut 3 cards. So I can easy cut that. I want to put actually this back in consideration. So I still need to cut 3 cards. I can even cut black. And I'm not having a ton of creatures. Pay 1 life, create a treasure. Pay 3, target creature gets +2/+7 on a turn of mana. Let's spend a this ability. Treasure spent to activate this ability. That creature also means Death Touch. So a good 1-drop or Planeswalker that's a win con. I think Planeswalker that can be a win con. Another dragon. I'm just taking the Darkins. But I'm not sacrificing creatures, so yeah. I got, 4 or 5 different dragons, so too bad I didn't take that one Gideon. Discard a card, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control that gains haste, sacrifice. Okay, I'm taking that. Or do I take Kaya? Another creature. I've taken multiple Planeswalkers, but let's take this red creature. Just because if I can make a copy of my Dargans, or my dragons. Land or another, let's play some Super Friends. Super Friends and Dragons. Do I really want to play black? I have a lot of black cards. But, yeah, I think I'm going to be choosing black. Might not play red, but maybe splash red. Because some of my dragons are really good, and some of the cards I got in this, yeah. Who knows? I don't want to be a 4-color deck. Might as well take the only card that's in our colors. Might not even play it, but who knows? It does do a lot of shenanigans, though, so I have to give it props for that. Oh, do we pass this up and not take it by accident? Target creature gains. Wait, target creature card in your graveyard perpetually gains pay 3. Exile this card. Yeah, we just have to take it because it's the only card in the graveyard. I'd like to finish reading what it does. We'll put that. Great Gitrog for the last card. Man, that's a really good commander. So I have to do some cutting. So target creature card in your graveyard perpetually gains pay 1 and 2 black. Exile this card from your graveyard. Shuffle it into your library. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a black zombie. Maybe. You know what? Let's for now, cut this. What I'm actually going to do is just cut everything and then build the deck from there. So first I want to get all my removal and figure if I actually need. Okay, so removal. This is technically removal, but it's in the graveyard. Card advantage. This is technically removal because and it gets bigger. This is hand hate. This creature doesn't remove things. This becomes a okay. Removal. Okay, so when this dies, look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 cards. So this is removal. Removal. Prank call. That's reanimation. Turn destroy. That's a board wipe. Removal. I thought I had some burn spell or something. Yeah. 3 damage to each creature without flying. Yeah, that's important. Sacrifices creature removal, and then Deafening Clarion's removal. So after looking at all of this, just these 2, only red 1. Card advantage and board wipe. A board wipe. So essentially, it's board wipes with red. But what I'm also remembering is this creature is essentially, it's dealing damage. It only deals really for burn spells, I guess. But so attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from among them without paying its mana cost. Then put the rest in. Okay, so let's hit the bombs up and see what happens. Because this to me is still real good. But every one of my dragons, and I'm going to count the angel. And now I'm going to reevaluate. I have 1, 2, 3 black cards, and I'm pretty much doing red cards. Pretty much there. Do I even want to run red and just? I'm cutting red. Even though this is amazing, is it just worth it just to play this 1 red card? Is that how good it is? Do I cut the board wipes? Yeah. The board wipes and keep this in here for now. Let's go ahead and add in the planeswalkers. Oh, I gotta definitely add history now. Okay, so I have all the planeswalkers in. 1 red card. And if I'm adding, okay, let's go ahead. Here's a creature. No, not as a pain. This makes tokens, and I have space to do it. So my 1 drop, this is my card. Okay, so I have to cut a card down. I was seeing if there's anything else I want to add. How many cats? But then Caracol, it's still a good card, but I have enough top heavy stuff. So I cut the red cards essentially. I'm not playing a bunch of sorceries. So I'm good where I am at. But do I cut more red cards? This is neat. You can discard a card, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. So essentially, some of my creatures, which most of them are just dragons. And do I even run lures? So 2 or less. And lures is just going to be here to be a 3 mana 3/2 with lifelink essentially, which is still a good body. But all my creatures are dragons, and I don't have a bunch of creatures. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to put one of these in here. I think this, because it's either a 2-drop or it's a 4-drop, And when enters the battlefield, you may pay 1 and 1 white. Then you may pay this cost and 1 or more times. Then it enters the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 each for each counter, so it's a lord. Yeah, let's do that. Do we want to add this card or no? Because what's really good, I don't know if I want to leave that on the table. Part of me wants to put this back in and cut Lurs. Because it's a 3/2 that's life. Yeah, I'm going to cut Lurs. And just play this, because that's just a good card. Go for all about Karn and Platinum Angel. I have to put both those cards in. And now, as much as I like this card, I think I cut it for Karn. And then Platinum Angel just stays in. Do I just cut it for this card? But Flying Vigilance and Lifelink, not including what he does. So target creature gets +3/+3 and gets flying. Turn target creature with converting mana costs 2 or less to the battlefield, and that's not going to be useful. Draw a card, sacrifice a creature, so they choose the only mode that's really good. Yeah, no, I'm cutting that card for Platinum Angel. The only mode to me that's really good is +3/+3 against flying on turn. But it's going to be +3/+3 for 4 mana. And most of my creatures are flying anyway. So I'm fine. I just have to think, do I want to cut any card for Ren? There's only one card I'm considering, but the power and toughness and the life link, the life variance. This one right here. So 4 mana versus 3 mana. 3/3 versus a 2/3. Flying and haste versus flying and flash. And when it enters the battlefield, when the target permanent gains indestructible, you may pay that. I'm not going to be playing Wooburg. So essentially, one less, but it also protects, and it's flash and flying. I can play this in my opponent's end turn. That's flying and haste. No. I'm going to play only 1 red card. So I'm going to splash into red. So I need 3 red lands. 2, 3, right there. And then I'm going to play this just because I need black-white. Play that land because it's also a kill spell. And now we'll get land up. That's perfect to me. Well, do I even do I just cut the mountain and play that? I think I just cut the mountain because I have 3 red sources, and all I need is 3 red sources. Not till turn 7. Yeah. Alrighty, well, let's get playing. I've never played this. Excuse me. I've never played this cube. So this is my first try. Let's see what my Mardu deck does. Some could call it Orzhov, but I don't because there's still red mana, so it's still Mardu. Two mana. I can cast one thing. This is a mulligan. Okay, so 2 lands. Okay, so I have a bunch of 4 drops. I have 1/3. I'm keeping this. But what do I cut? I think I cut that and just play Super Friends. Flush one. Yeah, I just play Super Friends. So play this as a land. I should have probably scryed to get another land, but it is what it is. That's probably been my better play. Oh, it's a land. Yeah, since I have nothing to do, let's scry it up. Legendary, it's a 5-drop. I will have 3 mana. I need a land. As much as I want that, I have 3 walkers. Those are 3 win cons on their own. Soldiers, knights. Okay. So I'm going to lose one of them. Who knows what it'll be. Okay. How smart of them, because I can play that now. And now they know exactly what's in my hand. So 4-drop, flash as long as one Emperor enters the battlefield this turn. You may activate your labels anytime you can cast instant. +1, put a counter on a 1-turn creature against first strike. -1, -2 creates 2/2 Samurai Vigilance. -2 exile target tap creature. I have nothing in hand, so this really sucks. Man, Kite Sail Freebooter for the win. If I don't get a land, I am screwed. Reveal the top 2 cards of your library. An opponent chooses one of them. Put that card into your hand and exile the other one with a silver counter on it. Put a card you own with a silver counter from exile into your hand. Create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. And that was +1, -1, -2. Alright, so they're doing their shenanigans, and I should probably be paying attention. But +1 up to 2 target creatures you control, each get +2/+1 until end of turn. -2, create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens. -3, you gain 5 life. Escape, 4 generic 2 white, exile 4 cards from your graveyard, and you play this again. So no land. We are essentially dead. If we don't get another land next turn, I'm going to scoop if we don't get a land. Because we can play our whole hand essentially besides Liliana with 1 more land. If they force us to discard, let's get rid of Liliana. We need to get a creature out as quickly as possible. And that's not good. No, alright, our land. There we go, we're not scooping. But now we need to deal with threats. So, get out so we have our double black. This is flying, so it can deal with their stuff, but it can become a 3/4. This is flash, but exile, so that's removal. If we can exile that right away. That flash, no, yeah, we need to remove this immediately. So now that the walkers have come to play, we are here to stay. So your next turn, whenever an opponent attacks you or a planeswalker you control, they may discard a card. If they can't, they sacrifice a creature. They discard the card, not they may. I added that. So they're getting a condition. So they played everything out. I essentially need this board wipe. Fine with that. She got rid of the creature. We are essentially dead and bored, so we needed creatures. So how do I... A creature card. I don't have any creature cards. To play this, so at the beginning of combat here, I just transform it into a 3/4. I also have this to be a 4/3. Bigger body. So yeah, we'll play this. Beginning of combat, we need a transformer. Man, I'm curious while the offers what it does. So right now, creature you control get +2/+0. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Creatures you control get -1, -0. So they're getting -1, I mean +1 essentially. Okay. We're sacking a creature to get more creatures. Karn's card advantage. We need a body. This will create bodies. This is a big body. Oh, menace. I didn't even think about menace. That's not good. So how many bodies can we make right now? This makes the most bodies. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. So yeah, we'll go with that. We have 1 mana left. We have 2 mana to work with. We're not going to attack. We are dead no matter what we do. Good game. We just got a real slow start. There's nothing we could do. It happens. Our opponent got to 31. We got to 30. Shenanigans. I will admit I lost because I got a slow start. But can I also put that as excuses? I don't know. I was sitting there for 3 turns, essentially without enough lands. Hopefully this isn't just an oath 3 out. I would hate for you all to see that. I spent all this time with me, went through the deck building after watching the draft and me explaining all these things and me going into it, and now let's hope our best for the next game. So I have my 1-drop, I have my kill spell, I have a way to do things, so I am essentially waiting till turn 4 to do anything. Let's see what happens. Because I have this. I'm going to play in turn 2. Let's see if it's a land. Not a land, so we'll put it at the bottom. Okay, so this enters tapped. So let's just play that. So we can play this out. Okay. So now we can hold. So whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless the player pays X, where X is this creature's power. This is an artifact indeed, so I can go ahead, minus Karn, have a 2/2 and a 1/1. And then I can hold this up, or I play this. I probably play this and get the creatures out, or I play Rankle. Yeah, I think I play Rankle. Or do I play this for 2 and have the bigger creatures, because they're going to have some 4/4s. And then I'm going to have to deal with kill spells. There is Karn. You know what? Yeah, I'm at the advantage right now. I leave back a blocker. So if I leave back a blocker, no, I'm creating as many bodies as possible this turn. That's what I want to do. Create as many bodies as possible and go swinging. Making all those bodies, now I have blockers. They're going to be making eventually these 4/4 angels, which isn't good, but now I have at least a response to one of them. Eventually here, if I can get 2 more lands and get +2/+2, Karn's going to start digging. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and enchantment. Oh, shites. I didn't realize that could destroy enchantments. So we did waste our kill spell, yes. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make more. Try to go even wider than them. Plus this up. Try to get a card. I'm getting the land. Play the land for turn. Well, we're not gonna just play that for no value. We're gonna have to pass. Realistically, what we should have done is killed one of these and let the tokens happen, but if I didn't realize that it destroys enchantments, that's on me. I would have destroyed that enchantment a while back, but I feel silly. Oh, what card do we lose again? A dragon that becomes a sword. It's unfortunate. We do have another dragon. Can't play Elspeth back again. The fact that his have flying and vigilance sucks. 5/5 here though, so we do have that. So we are gonna play this. This being a 6. Okay. Liliana can stay on top. This being a 6. Battlefield create 2 and becoming a 7. Just in the battlefield or attacks create 2 tokens. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we're just gonna put the bodies that are in the air. Not attack with anything. And now we have a ton of blockers, and I can block one of these. I'm so glad we destroyed that. Thank you, Wizards, for making black enchantment removal. So next turn that, each player sacrifices 2. We'll sacrifice 2. Those probably sacrifice these. Or, no. We might just create the zombies to try to overpower them. So they're about to make a big token. One, two, 3. Yeah. So 1, 2. There we go. Let's swing here. So now they have to essentially. Wait, that's a stupid play because that's a dumb play because that's 8. I don't want to put myself at that bad of a disadvantage. Now we have the biggest creatures on the battlefield, which gives us an advantage. The problem is that's going to grow throughout the game. Liliana comes down. She's going to make. Oh, that sucks. So are they going to pay the 3 or let it slide? Oh, they paid the 3. Back to having the smaller creatures that could still be with the angels. Now they have the wider board. And this -3, so I need to be able to deal. I'm just going to have to play Platinum Angel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 off from Platinum Angel. Now they can sack the fodder and no longer sack the 2/2s. Did we just lose? Non-dragon, okay. If I play Platinum Angel, or do I just, you know what, Liliana. I'm going to go ahead, just start making bodies. I don't attack with anything. And we hit a stalemate. The problem is that they can soon make another one of these and have the biggest creature in the battlefield. The good thing is they don't have trample, but they do have reach for my dragon now that I can't attack, even though it's flying menace. So no matter what, I'm in a bind. If I could just keep making these zombies then, that's really good for me. Eventually I'm just going to have to pull out Platinum Angel to accept shenanigans of them getting Liliana, so now I'm back at a bind. I also kind of want to keep my graveyard because this can bring back, so. Oh, they got rid of the dragon. Oh, they got rid of the dragon. I'm going to have to play Platinum Angel and just try to figure out how to win. So each opponent chooses. Do I just concede or try to figure out how to win? Each opponent chooses a permanent they control in each permanent type and sacrifice the rest. Well, that sucks. Leon is down. Let's see what Davriel can do. I should have played the Planeswalker. Draw 3 cards. You can emblem creatures equal +2/+0. You can emblem spells cost 1 black less. So I am going to creatures you control get +1/+0. Choose one. Except, wait, did I decline each creature you don't control? Exile 2 cards from your hand. If 2 of you get emblem at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each creature you control. Each creature you don't control. Exile 2 cards from your hand. If fewer than 2 cards were exiled this way, each opponent draws his cards. So, you know what? I'm just going to scoop. Those are horrible offers, Davriel. I'm sorry, folks at home, for being loud about that. Those are horrible offers. Well, let's see what happens. Can I at least pull out 1 win? Can I squeak by with 1 friggin' win? I'm not usually this bad of a drafter. I like to play the game, and for years, I'm rusty. For years, I would go play 3 to 4 times a week, and I would draft 2 to 3 times of those. And I would just love to play the game. This is my favorite game in the world, and I'm not a bad player. I hope in this game I can prove to y'all at home that I'm not a bad player. I should have just played Platinum Angel that game, but I didn't. Instead, I played Davriel. Now this turn I can Lion Sash. Eventually I can get to the dragons. I think my deck might have just been too big or too reliant on the Planeswalkers. That's what it could be. So I'm doing nothing until turn 5. Yeah, my deck is just kind of too big reliant. Okay. So we are just going to eat that away. And go swinging. Wait. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent card, put 1 counter. Why didn't it get the counter? That was, I exiled it on the permanent. Wait, what? Card from graveyard. It was a permanent. Oh, permanent card, instant. Oh, I feel dumb and silly talking all this smack about. Oh, I like to play Magic cards. How would I read? Whenever the creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't chosen this turn. Land, 4-drop. You know what? I don't want to deal with your shenanigans over here. Gonna attack. Get rid of the 1/1. Okay, so I can swing in. If I can get... Oh, good game. GG's. You giving it to me? Because I can either play Flying in Vigilance 5/4, Flying in Menace 5/5, Liliana. The creature is exiled from the battlefield. You may put 1 counter on Soulbender at the beginning of your end step. You may exile another target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its own control. I don't like that. So now they just keep flickering and drawing cards and getting this thing bigger. Where they can flicker Champion of Wits. Oh, good for them. No matter what, they're going to flicker something. At the beginning of your end step, they're going to just be getting a whole lot of card draw. Gotta figure out how to kill that thing. So I should play this one first to see what it does, but I want to play this now to get the biggest one down. So I can get a land. I want to play this Midnight Sky. Junji, the Midnight Sky. Why wouldn't you? I guess they didn't want to discard cards, I guess. Or Wrinkle. Do I just play Wrinkle? Yeah. Wait, do I play Wrinkle? If I don't play Wrinkle, I can exile one card, make this a 3/3, deal with this, or hit Wrinkle. You know, Wrinkle gives me advantage in the air, and I don't mind losing a life to drawing a card. So, you think I can get through here, and I'm good. Now, I don't want to lose a card in my hand. So no, I don't want to lose a creature. Yeah, we can draw a card lose a life. Okay, that's great. History of Benelia, that's perfect. Issue is Soulbender, and I need removal for that. So as long as I draw another land, I think we'll be fine. I do have my double white for History of Benelia, so I'm good there, where I can just play that and at least let things get bigger. I do have the flying advantage. I'm not going to block Champion of Wits. I don't want that card in the graveyard unless I'm going to eat it right away. So I have protection against Champion. Wait, what does this do? Enters the battlefield. Wait, what? Oh, no! No! Well, that sucks. Now I need my dragons. Wait, do I play this or do I play this to make a bunch of bodies? A bunch of bodies or history? A bunch of bodies or history will make one. You know what? Yeah. Let's go with these. Make one creature instead of two. No attacks. This thing is going to keep growing and become a huge thorn in my side. We can just get lands. I've said that for 3 turns in a row. Our opponent's got plenty of lands. They have also drawn what? They've drawn 2, 3, 4, 5 extra cards than us. And there's our land. Okay. So we'll go with the Midnight Sky. No attacks. Two to reconfigure. Do I just make bodies? We don't mix bodies and mills. Okay, that's not good for us, but also we do have a bigger one and it has menace. So I think that'll be okay. So whenever one or more other creatures with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card that's going to choose. Oh no! 1, 2, and a counter. Really want to win this one. How do I win? So I go swinging with the dragon. They're realistically gonna block with the vamp. Oh no! Okay, that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that happening. I'm just so glad they didn't make the Spirit Bender. Like that would have been no. If they would have made the Spirit Bender. Where they could have kept flickering the dog and champion and just drawn out their entire deck. Oh, they could mill themselves. Can I stall out? Platinum Angel, mill. That's my game plan right now to win this game. Stall out Platinum Angel, mill. Okay, Karn. Or yeah, we're gonna Karn dig for a land. Please give us a land. No land, but we'll take the cards. Yeah, let's just eat something. Alright, no attacks, because we have to be able to live so we can Platinum Angel and mill them, let them mill themselves out, since they've been drawing all of these cards. Because that's awesome, all these copy effects. I hate that my game plan. Platinum Angel, have them mill. It feels dirty, but it's how I can win. The only way I can win right now. I obviously don't know this cube very well. Wait, what does this do? So if one or more tokens be created on your control, so you make squirrels, and then you can do things with squirrels. Oh, yay. Thank you for drawing yourself out even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need 2 lands. So am I getting cocky? Because I'm going to be dead. What, 7, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm dead next turn. This sucks. I'm dead next turn. So I need... Essentially, I need to make his... Oh, cool. There we go. Wait. Exile target permanent opponent shows 3 or greater. Is this... Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going to get rid of. So they can stop flickering. There we go. Get rid of that. Gonna Karn it up. Hope we get a land. Okay, they give us the land. Come play it. 1 land away from Platinum Angel. We hold back. No attacks. We need as many bodies as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either next turn we're going to do this, play out with the bodies, or we're going to Platinum Angel if we get the land. Another good plan might just be play this. So 1, 2. So 1, 2. Yeah, so I'm going to have to just manually tab. This does help. We need a creature in the graveyard, though, so I might want to play Liliana. Because... Wait a minute. -2. This goes off. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough time to put them in the bin. So now which one did they make? When we cast spell created 4/4, so now when they create the 4/4, now they become a 1/1? Oh, they make both, okay. That's great. How they have more flicker. So they should swing with everything. If we don't get a land, we lose. If we do get a land, we can win as long as they don't blow up Platinum Angel. So that's going to be our game plan, folks. To not go 0-3. I might have jinxed myself by saying it at the very beginning. Alright. Thing is, can they win? They have 13 cards, and we're 1 away from winning. We just won the game, essentially. As long as they can't kill Platinum Angel, we win the game. That makes my heart happy. Why did I minus to get? I should have minus to get the one. You know what? 5. Yeah, we're gonna go in swinging. Going and swinging. Next turn, I need to go ahead and get back silver counter. Yeah, Lyra, Dawn Rayer. That's what I'm getting back, so I can make this a 5/5, and also with lifelink. Okay, that's even better. It doesn't matter what you're doing, opponent. 10 cards away, we're winning with Platinum Angel. As long as they have no way to destroy this artifact. Alright. You have a really nice deck, man. Like, Card Fire, I enjoy the deck, but I think the same thing happened to me where you just... Well, no, they have a pretty sweet thing going on where you make copies, you flicker the copies, you flicker for a draw. I just don't think they expected to draw themselves out against the Platinum Angel. Anything can happen. Who knows, they might have the removal for it. Oh no, I must. No. Okay, no, that's okay. That's okay. Karna's at 8. I need -1. Okay, so they gain some life. So they would just into my turn. Nine cards away. Okay, so -1. We get back Lyra. We have a land, so we play the land. Play Lyra. We have 3 mana to work with. Let's so do I eat the land or do I? Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, eat land. Or flying. So they have 1, 2, 3 flyer, and I have something with menace. So first, 2 mana. Reconfigure to here. Use up that 2 mana. Now, exile a permanent card. So I'll take out their land. And they can't do anything about it. And I go up in life, because they only have... Yeah. I win next turn. I don't have to mill them out. Platinum Angel still for the win. So essentially our opponent's going to draw out their entire deck and we're still going to win. If they go for champion wits, they're just going, you know what, I'm going to accept. I'm going to draw my whole deck. It's fine with me. They have 4 cards they lose the game unless they have an effect that cancels it out. It's a lot of tokens. Essentially 4 cards. I have my 1 red. Our opponent's board state is immensely immaculate. I'd be so dead without Platinum Angel. But I still win. I win next turn. They have 2 flyers, 1 with menace. They block both of these. Neither of them can kill it. They can double block this one, so I hold back. I kind of want Karn to live. Same time, I'm fine with Karn dying. Yeah, I'm fine with Karn dying. They're not attacking my life total. Sorry, Karn. You did your job. One more card. Please draw. Please draw. Good game. GG's. Just gonna play the adversary for as much as I can, and then go swinging with all of the flyers for the win. And if that doesn't work, you're gonna self-mill. Are they trying to figure out a way to draw? Oh, no, they're discarding. Okay, my turn. Wait for a land. Tap a white, tap a black. Play the adversary. Tap a white, tap a black, tap a white, tap a black, tap a white, tap a black. And then attack with this team of flyers. GG's. I gain 16 life. No matter what, they take 11, and then they die, and then draw. Yay, our first win. Platinum Angel, mill out. Alright. I knew I drafted you for a reason, Platinum Angel. Alright, yeah, I'll take that. Alright, bet. Going to the next game, game 4. Let's see if we can take that and use it as some. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Steam forward. Leverage. No. Advantage. There's someone I'm trying to call. I can't think what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see. I think my deck is just too much on the high end. The curve is just too high. If I do get my turn 1, not do anything till turn 4. So I think that's the issue. Oop, I am just playing this as a turn 2. And just so I can get a bunch of damage in really quickly. Now that I can't do anything really until turn 4. Alrighty. Yeah. I should have went for a land, but I'm fine with having a creature like that. Alright, our opponent is what, playing 4 colors or 3 colors? Yeah, red, white, green, black, 4 color deck. I mean, there was 5 color cards in this cube, so there's a likely chance that they could be playing a 5 color deck. If they grab what, blue? That's all. Yeah, if they grab blue. Yeah, there's 5 color madness. And we might win. Oh, they probably need a black or a white source still to play what they want to play. Because they got their blue. They have all mana, but they don't have a way to do 5 mana. There it is. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, with that in their hand, they must have drawn into that. If they would have had that, I doubt they would have gone for blue. They would have either grabbed a white or a black source. Okay, we're still really short. Lifelink, we can't do anything. We're stuck. At least we have more life than our opponent, which is really nice. But with the more life, gives us a cushion since we know we're near 10 life, so we can take them attacking us. The problem is we can't really attack them and do damage until we get black mana. We need 1 black mana to get rid of that. Okay, now we're in a little more of a problem. Land. Alright, cool. No attacks. It is black, so whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share creature type with a creature you control card in your graveyard, copy that. So, no. Okay, we're killing this. Oh, no. We got our. That's too bad this doesn't come untapped. We could have killed Volo before it was too late. Gotta kill Volo. We're having 5/5s. It's the first trick, but yeah, no. Volo needs to be taken care of ASAP. Oh no! Oh, they get 2 free spells? I'm just gonna say GG's for now. I'm not giving up, but I just think I fudged up. I need to get Lyra down ASAP. So I know Lyra's coming down next turn. Problem is they could have counter spells. Alright, cool. I think what I have to do is minus. So either Lyra or Liliana. Liliana, then one of these 2 will be on the battlefield. If I Lyra, I think my best bet is to Lyra to kill one of them. Oh no, it's Pookie. Pookie showed up. This is dangerous. Especially since Pookie can fight. Now they get 2 free cards. Yeah, I'm dead, essentially. In the next turn, I'm dead. Yeah, it's a good game. GG's. Well, I'm sorry y'all couldn't enjoy a very entertaining games, and it wasn't the best view, but I do appreciate y'all watching. Next time, I'm going to do my best to do a whole lot better. I really do guarantee I'll do better next time. We appreciate you watching Cryptic Commander on the YouTube. We're proudly sponsored by North Valley Games, where you can go to northvalleygames.com and save 10% off yours. Karen's Artopia, where you can go to karens-artopia.myshopify.com and use code TCC for 10% off yours. The Hobby Goblins and Legend Rise Games, we're partnering with Cosmic Gaming and Magic the Gathering Player Group, where you can find them on Facebook. And then you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future, what we could do better. What would have you have drafted differently? How would have you played different things out? Let us know. Check it out, the podcast. Go ahead and like this video and share it anywhere where you'd like to share this content. We would truly appreciate it. Again, go and check out the Cryptic Commander podcast. And then you all have a wonderful day. This is Luna, signing off.